Hello, beautiful soul family. It's Breanne here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I've been a little bit silent for the past week and we've just got settled. We were really excited. Things are pretty much coming along. There's still some stuff to do, but for the most part, I would say we're like 80% unpacked and set up. So I'm really excited to kind of get back on here and to do some videos because it's been a while. But today I wanted to talk about just the energies, do a general read for the month of September for you guys. We are going to re-pull and dive into the tarot today. But I was meditating last night and pulling some tarot and oracle about the energies for the month of September. And it's really quite interesting here because this is probably one of my favorite cards out of this deck. We have this bridge energy coming up here. And this is like, bridges are built to connect two different worlds. So this is like the connection to different realms as well. Now, I'm kind of getting a bit of... We've had some definitely intense past months, with politics to the economy and so forth, with the weather. It's been quite a ride and quite a roller coaster. So are things gonna calm down for this month? You know what? It's kind of interesting because it does feel like we can kind of look at this in two different ways because the potential outcome I have is the Hermit that came up when I was looking into this last night. And I feel like this is people going in introspection. This is people, again, waking up. I mean, I know we've talked about this for many, many videos now, but there's some kind of a shift in a bridge, like people are crossing this bridge. I also have this beautiful Page of Wands right in the center of my spread, and it's like the expression. So I feel like people are going to be very expressive. People are going to be maybe more creative this month as well with that energy. The Page of Wands is very fiery. It's that fiery energy. And beside of that, we also have the Three of Wands. So it's kind of interesting. I'm wondering on one aspect though, with this Hermit, if people are going to be pulling back and maybe going in a little bit of hermit mode because of the economy, because I also have this Ace of Pentacles that popped up last night. And the beginning two cards are not that great. So it's kind of this feeling with my Eight of Cups and the Moon energy. This is kind of interesting because it feels like I'm gonna take out, I had a few words that were coming out. Sometimes I get these phrases, I've written them down here, and Spirit was talking about a couple different things. Now, for one, if we look at that Eight of Cups though and the Moon, this is really about the collective leaving behind the past and moving into a new energy, a new frequency. And Spirit kept talking about now, like now. They kept saying now, the effect. I'm kind of trying to pull into like figure out a little bit more of what they're trying to talk about, but they are really emphasizing being mindful. They're talking about nature and the land as well. And I know this is kind of a basic thing, like get out there into nature, but that was really a big message that was coming through. Like just get out into nature, enjoy Mother Earth, honor Mother Earth. I must feel like a bit of emotional when that comes up. So I feel like just being very in touch with that, with the beautiful energies of the trees, the grass, like the oceans, the lakes, anyway, kind of that feeling of getting out there and putting yourself in beautiful forest or a beautiful ocean setting can really be beneficial. So that's something for myself that I want to make an effort to spend more time outside for the month of September. Now, in terms of like some of the things going on, I do feel like with this Ace of Pentacles and the Moon, I mean, we do have the new moon in September. I think it's called the corn moon. I could be wrong. I think I read that somewhere, the full corn moon. But sometimes this is about, the new moons are bringing something fresh into your life. And again, it's like things are things are kind of, they've been heating up for a while, but with this energy and the Ace of Pentacles as well, it feels like the economy, people are really, with this Hermit, I feel like pulling back from maybe overspending certain purchases. It's like there's some truths coming out because we have that moon. This could happen around the full moon. I do feel like it could be the first half of September that may be a little crazy for the financial system. Maybe there's some crashes, maybe there's definitely things going on that people are going to be more aware of here, okay? So anyway, I just wanted to share some of those things that were coming out from last night. And there was something I do want to put out there. They kept talking about phones or cells. I'm assuming when they said cells and I got phones earlier, they're talking about maybe cell phones. And I feel like this, I'm wondering if there could be a disruption with service at some point in September. I don't know if this is gullibility, I'm not really sure. Maybe we can pull some cards on it and see what's going on with that. But they definitely emphasized that last night. And then this morning before I came on and I was connecting to that energy, they talked about the cells. And I'm assuming they're talking about cell phones. So maybe we can see some hiccups with service. Maybe there can be some outages, lots more glitches, that sort of thing. So let's dive into the tarot and the oracle again to do a recap and look at what we can expect for the month of September. All right, lovely soul family. So I have pretty much a similar setup as before. I mean, I may try to change it up at some point. I just haven't had a whole lot of time, so I just put it together like I did before. But let's see. Let's dive into the oracle and see what do we have for the collective for the month of September. Is there going to be a lot more chaos, a lot more craziness happening, or is it going to be more of a calmer month? Let's see. What's the energies for September, Spirit? Ooh, that one wanted to fly out. So we have that Alethea energy. This is about, if you take a look, you can see the rose. There is like a white and a black rose there. This is about clarity and truth coming. And I love that because that is reminding me of that hermit energy that I pulled last night. So, sometimes this distortions that are happening behind the scenes are really, they're coming to light. Let's move it this way. The darkness coming to light here. So we're going to see a lot of, I feel like, truths coming out for September. So, ooh, yeah, back at the deck. Let's leave that there as venom. And I mean, that's pretty explanatory with that venom. It's like the toxicity coming to light. And I know we've talked about this for quite a while, but this could be the month where some of that is really prominent. What do we have for the collective, Spirit, for the month of September? We have two be fair energy, and that is that justice. That's the justice in the oracle number 38. So there's like the scales are balancing, there's things coming to surface here. Also, what I want to say though about this justice card, or sorry, the to be fair card, I mean, as a collective, it's like things can be balancing out, coming back to the people. I mean, I know I've talked about that a lot in the past, but this could also be on a personal level to like not judge others because we don't know what somebody else's path is, okay? And if you guys aren't content in your, let's say, in the moment, in your current life, remember that all these experiences they all have their place, they all have a meaning. So accept them without judgment and see them from like a universal bigger picture here and just allow the adjustments, allow the alignments to, it's like seeing them from a positive standpoint. It's like these are helping you get through, let's say, these toxic situations and bringing you to the light, because through the darkness we're shining the light on the darkness here, okay? So let's pull some tarot and let's see what are the energies for the collective for the month of September. I guess we're in the September 1st today, so here we are in the month of September. What do we have, Spirit, for the collective for September? All right, we've got the Knight of Cups, the Magician energy, Two of Swords, Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and we have the Justice on the back. Look at that, you guys. Oh my goodness. Don't you love when that happens? All right, so if we take a look and look at behind that, we do have that Hierophant energy. So we may talk a little bit on that as well. Now, with this Knight of Cups energy, I want you guys to really pay attention to, certain synchronicities. It can be as simple as seeing 11:11 on the clocks or something of that matter, but Spirit is trying to, we're always trying to connect and talk to, or Spirit is always there connecting and trying to speak to us, but it's up to us to kind of pick up on those little cues and signals. So this energy is like indicating that our gifts can really flourish this month. So if you have been wanting to strengthen those like psychic abilities, or if you're wanting to, do something, manifest and do something in your life, this Knight of Cups is going to really help you get there, okay? But you have to make, it's interesting because we have the Two of Swords right in the middle of this. And this is kind of that sitting on the fence, having to make a choice. Again, we had that bridge energy. So it's like, what path are you going to go? Are you going to go left or are you going to go right here? Now, if we look at the Magician, I might want to pull a couple more cards here because with the Magician, this is, could be in terms of the collective using certain resources. I keep getting like psychic abilities as well. I feel like people's psychic senses, intuition are going to be really heightened for the month of September. But sometimes this Magician, especially with this Hierophant underneath here, I'm thinking this could be some of that manipulation of certain power or influence. That is, you got it, High Priestess coming to light, because we have the truth and we have the venom. It's like, it's kind of really interesting. It's like, are you going to go left towards the truth? Or are you going to go right towards the toxicity? So it feels like this month, it's like the energies look pretty, I want to say balanced, okay? There is a pretty nice energy about this, but I feel like this is depending on how you choose to see the situations, because there's still chaos, there's still toxicity that's coming out, coming to the public. And if you're going to go into that fear or believe in this fear, we've got those, what do they call it? The monkey, I don't know if I can say it, but you know what I mean, that monkey sickness, talking about closing schools down and doing online learning. And it's like they're just trying to, there's certain agendas that are still being pushed, but they're not going to work. There's the justice here, okay? So overall, it's like this is kind of a month about choosing excuse me, choosing the path that you want to go down, because we are very much powerful. Like, we are constantly manifesting our realities. Sometimes we're just focusing on the wrong things. We're too caught up in things that truly, I don't want to say don't matter, but in the grand scheme of things, they don't matter. So let's keep going. But this is quite beautiful. We have, after the Two of Swords, this is sitting on the fence, and look at this. It's like going left or going right. Not necessarily that, saying going right is a wrong way, but we have the Judgment on justice, on the top and the bottom, Oracle and Tarot. Like, how crazy is that? So it's like not judging others. You may have close friends or family that choose to buy into this fear or buy into these certain agendas, and you know what, unfortunately it may be too far gone. Like, there's nothing you can do. You're not meant to save everyone. You can put your hand out and see if that they grab it, but if not, then they have their own path, and that's, you have to be at peace with that. And I think some people struggle because they have, maybe children or parents or maybe spouses that are going in a different direction than they are. And this month it's going to be very, justice is a lot about, it could be potential, like your relationships as well, that marriage connection with your partner. So you may notice can be going in two different directions with your partner here. And let's see here, because we've got that Ten of Cups and the Three of Pentacles as well. Let's just get a couple more cards for clarifications for the month of September. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords energy. I was curious of what came out with that Knight of Swords. Seven of Swords, High Priestess. And we do have that Devil energy. Look at, and we have the Magician again. So it really feels like a bit of a fork in the road for a lot of people for the month of September. So if we kind of if we hone in on the energy with these clarifiers as well, especially this sitting on the fence, there is, with that Seven of Swords, this is scheming. This is sometimes people in power trying to manipulate the collective for whatever, for power, for money, for greed, but it's not going anywhere. Okay, it's definitely like there's this energy of it being exposed. It's like, look at this devil is being exposed to the people, and on top of that we have the High Priestess here as well. So some people some people are going to be able to see these truths coming up, but some people are not. So I feel like a big message here as well is, you can't always save everyone. And sometimes we're just separating frequencies from people that we're very close to, people that we love. And it is going to be a bit challenging. But it feels like a lot of things are coming to the surface, especially earlier when I pulled this last night in terms of the moon. I had that moon and the Eight of Cups energy, and this is like diving into the unconscious and leaving behind what no longer serves us. And unfortunately, sometimes that's certain people in our life as well. Okay, this is letting go of the past and seeking to enter a journey of self-discovery with that High Priestess. Okay, so overall, friends, it feels like the month of September is going to be, I don't have a whole lot of pentacles out on the table on this spread, but last night it did feel very, very much in terms of people pulling back because of, the economy right now and the craziness happening here. But I feel like for the most part, the month of September is really going to be a lot of growth and transformation, but only if you're going to be willing to embrace the journey into the unknown here, okay? That's kind of the energy that's coming through. Let's see if we can get some lovely angel cards for the month of September. What do we have, Spirit? We have taking chances. Okay, so taking chances, it says success, knowledge. There's lots of knowledge coming out as well, and optimism. So it says when chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. Whether you're in whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust in the chance and take risks and opportunities that could change your life for the better. It's kind of interesting because last night as well, when I was connecting, I was seeing like this image of this mothership coming down, and I know there's been more and more sightings, but it's kind of, I keep looking at this family looking up into the sky. And I wouldn't be surprised if in September, or we have this fish energy. So there's kind of two things I'm going to right now. It's like there could be quite a big sighting this month that is very maybe it goes some kind of a sighting that goes viral in terms of a ship that's caught on camera or tape here. And with this big fish, I remember doing a crystal ball reading, and I seen some kind of bizarre fish being caught in, I can't remember where this was. I feel like it might have been on the other oh goodness, I can't remember where this was now, but there was some kind of a capture of a fish that is not very much known to us. So I feel like we could have some interesting news come out for the month of September as well. Kind of interesting there. Let's see if we can get any more messages for the collective for the month of September. We have protection. This is calling your power back, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. And that's kind of, it goes hand in hand with the hermit energy. Or sorry, was it the hermit? Yes, the hermit. Yeah, look at this. Take a break. Life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So again, with that hermit that came out prior to that, I feel like a lot of people could be pulling in and just introspecting through the month of September as well, and having these realizations come to them. But at the same time, not everyone is going to take this path of truth. There are going to be some people that are going to dive into that fear-based, fear-mongering energy and, think the world's gonna end here. So really the fact that we have this magician coming out twice, you guys are really creating your reality. So just be aware of that. Be aware of what it is who you're surrounding yourself with. Be aware of what you're putting into your body. All of those things, they all matter, okay? So, I mean, before we kind of wrap up here, though, I just want to talk a little bit more about like this Two of Swords energy and the Seven of Swords, because it's right in the center, especially with the Justice energy. And with these two together, this is really the collective being faced with, again, difficult decisions. It's like going towards the truth or going towards the fear. That's what's strongly coming out here. So, I want you guys to really be like vigilant in protecting your energies and being aware of where you're putting your energies as well. It's like evaluating with this energy. Make sure you guys are evaluating certain things, taking the moment to kind of observe them and not attach to them as well, because it feels like with the Seven of Swords, this is about like betrayal, deception. I mean, and I feel like this could be in your guys' personal life, such as certain relationships. Maybe there's just more and more conflict with certain people, and it's kind of building up and building up. But on a collective level as well, it feels like there's things like the people are feeling betrayed because of all the craziness. It's like all these bombs are going off, and there's so much craziness around them causing this toxic environment. Okay, so it's really up to, because we have that protection as well, so it's really important to protect your energies, and stay away from things that really lower your vibrational level, such as drinking alcohol, that sort of thing. You want to surround yourself with things that are more of a higher vibration. But overall, this combination is really about things coming out with a greater insight, a greater understanding. You guys are going to be more aware of things that are happening behind the scenes, is what it feels like. And it's really up to you guys to choose what path you want to take. But overall, it feels like September. I mean, I feel like the first half may be a little bit more chaotic opposed to like the second half. More so with the economy, I feel like there could be some kind of a situation going on there. But stay within your heart, stay within, go into that introspection, that hermit energy, okay? And again, for anyone else that's going in a different direction, then be at peace with that and honor that they have their own path. Okay, so that's kind of the general gist that I have for you guys for September. Let's get one more card. What do we have for the collective for the month of September? Oh, we got a few of them here. Balance, you guys, look at this. We have balance yet again and freedom. So I'm almost wondering as well if there could be some good news pertaining to the financial system, or it's like certain takedowns. So certain takedowns that we've been waiting for a long time with maybe political figures are going to be taken down this month. Very interesting. So we'll have to see how that unfolds, but there is a heavy, heavy energy of the justice, the balance here. So I do want to relate that to the whole, like, say, political side as well. And certain individuals that, you know, have been kind of lingering in the background for way too long are going to be like officially like taken off the scenes here, is what it feels like in the month of September. So there you have it, you guys. Let me turn this around. I hope you guys enjoyed that kind of energy pull for the month of September. I'm sending you guys lots of love, lots of blessings. I'm excited to be back up and running again. And on a side note, for any of you guys waiting for etherics orders, thank you for your patience. I'm going to be starting to get to that shortly later on this morning. So those should be going out pretty quick. But again, lots of love. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys have any insight or comments or questions about what you want me to pull next on some tarot reads. But I'm sending you guys lots of love and light for on your journey. And until next time, bye for now, guys.